Hi, this is Matt Hug from ThinkNP.com, and I want to talk about something that's really important for your consulting business with nonprofits, and that is having self-confidence. Now, you say, well, of course, self-confidence is important, but when people get into consulting, having self-confidence is really difficult because when you're in a work environment, you get affirmation from people around you. They're out there telling you you're doing a good job, or maybe they're telling you you're not so good doing a good job. But whatever it is, you get those cues. When you start getting into consulting, you're by yourself. It's hard to get folks to kind of give you feedback, at least in the way you're used to. So let's just roll down a couple things here, right? First of all, do you have to be an over-the-top extrovert? No way. You don't have to be glad-handing everybody. You don't have to, be the life of the party, but you do have to be self-assured. You have to, feel like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, because I will tell you, this will impact your income. Just being able to get out there and talk to folks. So you have to have self-assurance in what you do. You have to know that what you do is valuable, that it's not something that people will walk away from, or if they do, they're losing a really valuable service by walking away from you. And number two, you have to be able to talk about what you do in a way that they understand, that's succinct, that tells them, yeah, boy, this person really knows what they're talking about. That doesn't mean talking like a geek in your field, unless, you tell them, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a real geek about this. This is what I do, right? That's okay. But no, you want to be able to translate it into the words that they might understand. And, this is harder than you think, especially in the beginning. When you're getting in front of clients, it's when you haven't done this before, in a lot of cases, you start, self-doubt. Little things start coming out. Gosh, am I saying the right thing? Am I not saying the right thing? Whatever. You have to really just kind of step back and say, no, I know what I'm doing. So, of course, self-confidence can start with knowledge. You know what you're doing, right? Are you good at what you do? Of course you're good at what you do. Do you have the experience, the education? Yes, you are valuable to them, right? Can you assure clients that you're the best person to spend their money on to meet their objectives? And it's not a matter of convincing. It's not a matter of making them do something they don't want. It's a matter of just simply telling them that, yes, you're the person who can help them out. And if they don't avail themselves of that opportunity, that's their loss, right? Don't get too grabbed up into that. This is just having confidence that you know what to do. And you know what? That will be infectious. They will feel that you have confidence, and they will start reflecting that back to you and want to learn more. Now, look at it from the client's point of view, right? They want to have somebody who's self-confident. They want to have somebody who feels like they know what they're doing. They are coming to this transaction as being wary. They are like, well, they can't, because a lot of times they can't tell that you know what you're doing until you start doing it and they've hired you. So maybe you have some stories you can tell about how you did something like what they need. Or, you have people say, oh, well, you ought to talk to Bob or Sally or somebody, and go talk to them. They'll tell you something that I did that might be really helpful to you. Or refer people, help them out in their network. The other thing, too, is that it's important to keep up with trends in technology, because once you get into consulting, you might not be 100% up to date on whatever it is you do, because you usually find out through the workplace. So you have to be very intentional about going out and keeping up with things, reading the literature, getting to professional education classes, because when you do, again, knowledge leads to self-confidence. You can say, hey, I heard about this new system that might apply to your problem here. Folks will feel good about you on that point, and they'll feel good about hiring you. So take a step back, take a deep breath, have some self-confidence. This is Matt Hug from ThinkNP. Talk to you later.